Hi everybody, it's Gemma and Jam. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. If you were considering buying a facial microcurrent machine, if you were hoping that somebody was going to be incredibly generous over Christmas, if one of these is on your Christmas list, then this video is definitely going to be for you. So we have been testing out a couple of microcurrent facial devices for quite some time now. We're going to be going through the similarities and differences and which one we feel is not only best value for money but also easier to use. We have been testing out the NUFACE, which is an oldie but goodie, and so many people either have this already or have tried it out, and the brand new Foreo Bear microcurrent machine. Let's do a little bit of bump on these and then we'll share our thoughts and feelings. So what is microcurrent and what can it do for your skin? What are the benefits? So microcurrent machines use very small amounts of electrical current to stimulate the facial muscles, basically giving the facial muscles a bit of a gym workout. So just like you would tone up your legs and your bottom doing squats, this is a bit of a gym workout for the face to tone the facial muscles, to really sculpt the facial muscles and give them that sculpted, lifted, more youthful appearance. It can also really ease facial tension, it can boost circulation, eliminate toxins, and it can also stimulate collagen and elastin production, giving a smoother appearance to the skin, giving a firmer appearance to the skin. You've got less lines, less wrinkles with continued use. Some microcurrent machines can also enhance the penetration of your skincare products as well. So is microcurrent a safe procedure for absolutely everybody? Well, no, not really. If you are epileptic, if you're diabetic, if you have any heart issues, especially if you've got a pacemaker fitted, if you're pregnant or you have chronic acne, I would recommend that you go and seek medical advice before you undergo any microcurrent treatment. So you can have professional microcurrent treatments in a clinic. These tend to use higher electrical currents with a variety of wavelengths to cater for your specific needs, so they can be personalized. You will probably, because of these higher electrical currents and these differing wavelengths, get results in a slightly quicker time frame, but these treatments are very expensive and you need a course of treatments and you need to go on a very regular basis and be consistent to get those results. You will get similar results with the at-home devices, but again, you do have to be consistent with the treatment, so you must keep on top of this, because if you stop using them, the results will start to reverse themselves a little bit and you won't get the benefits. With all microcurrent treatments, whether that is in-house in a clinic or with your at-home devices, you need to make sure that your skin is 100% clean and you've cleansed your skin with a water-based cleanser. You cannot cleanse your skin with an oil-based cleanser just before you do this treatment, because the oil will act as a barrier for the electrical current and you won't get the results that you want. So you may experience some short-term side effects after you have had any microcurrent treatment, and I have had some of these side effects. So you can get some tingling on the face, a little bit of tightness of the skin, you can get lifting of the skin, which I guess is not a side effect, it's something that you want, but you can definitely get some swelling, and that's the side effect that I actually experienced. So especially on one side of my face, I don't know whether I did it on one side of my face more than the other, but especially this side of my face was a little bit plumper than the other side, and I felt that a bit of swelling, especially underneath my eye. Did you get any of those?
Never.
No.
I've never had any.
So it's individual experience. I definitely got the swelling, but my mum didn't get any of those.
No.
So let's go into the similarities and differences between these two. I actually asked my mum to test both of these out because you are the expert when it comes to NUFACE. If you are a regular to my channel, you will know that a few years ago I bought my mum the large NUFACE Trinity device to use at home. I think it's 3 years ago this Christmas or 2 years ago this Christmas.
2?
I can't remember, but you use it on a regular basis, don't you?
Yeah.
So because of that, I thought it would be really interesting to get my mum's thoughts and feelings about this brand new Foreo Bear, because you've got so much experience with this one and you know how it should feel, you know what to expect. So let's go into price first before I hand you over to my mum. So I looked on the Current Body website. The NUFACE Mini is £167. The NUFACE Trinity large version is £250. On that same website, the Foreo Bear is £279, so slightly more expensive. I've got a feeling that Foreo is supposed to be more affordable though, but I haven't found it more affordable on any websites. Okay. I'll check that out though, and I will let you know if I'm wrong in the description box. So let me hand you over to my mum, who can talk about the similarities and differences and the customer experience, what it's like to use both of these.
I'm going to start with the NUFACE because I'm more used to that one, having used it for a couple of years now. At least I've used the Trinity for a couple of years. I like it. It's very, very comfortable to hold. It's comfortable to use. And it comes with very clear instructions, which for me is really important, because if I can't figure out how to use something fairly quickly, I get a little bit impatient, shall we say. It has 3 intensity settings, so you can choose which one you use. I tend to go for the highest one first of all anyway. And there are a number of YouTube videos that you can watch to figure out what kind of routine you want to use. And I found them very, very helpful. So there are lots and lots of influencers that you can watch. And there's the standard ones for the NUFACE on the NUFACE website that you can see. I tend to make up my own routines now because I've got some experience with it, and I've got time to do that because it doesn't tend to switch itself off very quickly. I feel it makes a difference, but unless I use it every day, I start to notice that the benefits are reduced.
I usually ring my mum on the way back from the school run, so I've got somebody to chat to on my very long walk home, and you're usually doing your NUFACE routine while I speak to you.
Usually, yeah. Okay.
So it's quite quick and simple, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's, not an issue to use.
How long would you say you do your routine for in the morning? Because that's actually quite important to...
Yeah. Well, I don't need to get up and get ready for work anymore. If I did, I would be doing this in the evening and not in the morning, because I'd like to spend about 10-15 minutes doing it, I would say. And if I was rushing out of the door in the morning, I just would have to cut that out altogether and do it in the evening. The Foreo is also comfortable to use, and it's got a stronger current, which I actually like. I like that a lot because it feels like it's working quicker. And because it's got a stronger current, it only takes 3 minutes to do the whole routine. It's got 5 intensity settings, unlike the NUFACE, which has only got 3. And it's easy to wipe clean because it's silicone. It's also got something called T-sonic vibrations, which apparently enhance the absorption of the serum that you put on first of all to help it glide over your face. So both the NUFACE and the Foreo come with their own gels or serums. So the Foreo comes with serum. It's a beautiful product. And the NUFACE comes with its own gel primer. But when you need to replace them, they're quite expensive. So I tend to go on the internet and buy the ultrasound gel that you can get. And I find it works just as well, but you do have to wash it off afterwards, because the other ones you just pat into your face and it's really quite nice, but you have to wash the gel off.
Yeah, and then put the rest of your skincare on afterwards. So
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but if you are thinking about buying a microcurrent device to use at home, it's definitely a much more affordable way of doing it without having to go back to Foreo or NUFACE and order their specific in-house product.
So each of the devices has a button in the middle, and that's how you switch them on, and also you increase the intensity of the devices as well. So the major difference between the NUFACE and the Foreo, apart from the increased strength of the Foreo, is that you need an app for the Foreo to work in the first place. So unless you download the app and register your device, you can't use it at all. So I managed to register it, that wasn't a problem, but then following it from there was just one frustration after another for me. Now, some people might find the app really helpful because once it's connected, you can follow the routine on the app, and that routine will increase and decrease the strength of the Foreo without you having to press any buttons. So that's quite helpful in itself. On another note, the instructions for the Foreo are minimal.
Yeah.
And what came in the packaging is very small, so you'd need excellent eyesight. So in order to work the device, you have to rely on the app, which is, for me, a bit frustrating. On the other hand, the NUFACE instructions were very clear and they were easy to follow, so I much preferred the NUFACE. So in conclusion, although the Foreo has a stronger current and takes less time to use, there were huge challenges for me with the app, and I think you probably agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not just me being older and not being able to use the app. I'm not short of time anyway in the morning, so the fact that the NUFACE takes a bit longer is not an issue for me. It's more user-friendly, it's easier to use, and so therefore, for that reason, I would choose the NUFACE.
I would second that. So we hope you found this video helpful. Both of these are very similar in the way that they would move on the face to achieve the same result, but we found the experiences completely different in the way of how user-friendly both of these devices are. So we hope you found this video helpful. We hope this has helped you make your mind up if you were considering either of these devices. At the end of the day, we like them both. They both do great things. We're just swaying towards the NUFACE on this occasion. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.